The Book of Mormon is full of repeated words and phrases. Many of these repetitions have to do with poetic structures called parallelisms. Yet one particular type of repetition, called repetitive resumption, is likely a feature of the book's editing process rather than its poetry. Repetitive resumption was often used by biblical authors to add content to an existing text while still maintaining a coherent flow of ideas. This practice also shows up in the Book of Mormon. After interrupting an idea with additional commentary, the writer would then repeat a phrase close to the beginning of the interruption. This would provide a signal to the reader that the interruption was over and that there would be a return to the original flow of ideas. The repeated phrase acts somewhat like brackets which set off the editor's commentary. Learning to recognize repetitive resumption may be worthwhile because its use in the Book of Mormon often points out or clarifies important teachings. For example, Mormon's insertion in Alma chapters 19 and 20 highlights the main purpose of the Book of Mormon, as stated in its title page. One scholar has noted that repetitive resumption in particular supports the authenticity of the Book of Mormon, because even though the technique is used repeatedly in the Bible, it had not yet been identified by biblical scholars in 1830. This suggests it's unlikely that Joseph Smith or any other American in 1830 would have consistently inserted commentary and then restated phrases from the point of interruption. It should also be remembered that Joseph orally dictated the Book of Mormon to scribes, without seeing the manuscript and without using any notes or references. To repeatedly reinsert the wording from the outset of each interjection under these conditions would have required an amazing memory. The Book of Mormon's frequent use of repetitive resumption provides good evidence that its source texts really were written, abridged, and edited by authors trained in the Israelite literary tradition. And now you know why.